All right, we've talked about the deck I built in my own arrogance before, right?
Yes.
So this is my Zeriam Golden Wind Griffin Tribal deck. Flying, whenever a Griffin you control deals combat damage to a player, make a Griffin token.
I can already see where this is headed. Griffin is going to have a board full of Griffins.
Yes.
Okay, as many Griffins as we can get.
Exactly.
Okay. So it's the number of Griffins. They're not going to get much bigger. They're all tutus?
You're getting way ahead of yourself.
All right.
So far ahead of
All right.
yourself. So, this here is a stack of Griffins. There are more Griffins printed than you would think,
Yeah.
including Zuberi, a Griffin Lord. Lords are Griffins that give effects like all other Griffins get +1/+1.
Oh, I'm already wrong. All right.
There's also this weird pseudo cycle of like 3 Griffins that do things like Unyaro Griffin. Sacrificing Unyaro Griffin counter a red instant or sorcery spell.
Okay.
Like Griffins have an interaction. Yes, but Mirror Entity is a Griffin. Most of the people will understand. Bloodline Pretender is a Griffin. There's even fledgling Griffins.
So when you decided to build this deck, you went through and looked for...
I found every Griffin printed. Some of them have been cut since then. But yes, I looked at every Griffin ever printed.
All right, do they make any more?
Every now and then.
This is a shapeshifter, so it counts.
Shapeshifter does not matter. Lazav is a shapeshifter. What we care about is the changeling ability.
It can be a Griffin.
Yes,
Okay.
but like Lazav the Multifarious is technically a shapeshifter in terms of creature type. However, he himself doesn't have changeling.
They're not the same thing.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So those are all my Griffins. But
So I should be hoping for new Griffins and new decks.
no one should be hoping for
Okay.
that. I will be evil with those.
But you would use it.
Maybe.
Okay.
It has to be good enough.
To take this spot. Take a spot in
To
there.
take a spot, it has to be good enough.
Okay.
Then we have ramp. There is both good ramp, like Soul Ring and Pearl Medallion, bad ramp, like Burnished Heart, and okay ramp, like Solemn Simulacrum, and the rest are make as you will.
Sad robot.
Yeah, Sad Robot is not great ramp anymore.
Okay.
But
Once upon a time.
I have some ramp in here because it's good.
How old is the deck? When did he first start building it?
Whenever Zeriam came out, is that Dominaria? I don't remember.
A long time?
It's been a few years.
All right.
Normally, this deck wins through combat damage. Punch people with Griffins, you win. But there's also Halo Fountain. I don't really care about the first 2 abilities. I care about the last one.
What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, white, tap, untap. Sorry, this is hilarious. Untap 15 tapped creatures you control. It's a backdoor to damage. You're going to untap all your...
Read the rest.
You win the game. Oh, if you can... Gosh, I do stop so short. If you can untap 15,
Win the game.
you automatically win. So build a whole lot of little, or whatever size.
Stop saying little. We
Whatever
will
size
get to that.
All right.
So, I also need to stop people from annoying me. So I'm going to be annoying instead. Esper Sentinel. Annoy people until you draw enough cards that you can ignore them.
I'm sure it does not say that.
That is essentially the rules of Esper Sentinel.
Draw a card. All right. Keep drawing.
Keep saying, do you want to pay the 1? I'll draw. It does that. Ghostly Prison. You can't attack me unless you pay extra mana. Magus of the Moat. If you don't have flying, you can't attack. That actually is what it says. Leonin Arbiter. You don't get to search your library unless you pay taxes. Keeper of the Accord. If you're going to play more creatures than me, I'm going to catch up. If you're going to play more lands than me, I'm going to catch up.
That seems pretty cool.
It's a very fun one. Dranth Magistrate. You can't play cards from anywhere other than your hand. That means nothing from the command zone.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
No graveyard play, no exile play, no command zones.
What level deck would you call this?
3.
3. Okay.
I could probably make this a bracket 2 very easily.
But you enjoy it at this.
I don't have much in the way of... I have game changers like here and Esper Sentinel. That might be. I'm not sure if Elish Norn's on the game changer list.
Okay.
Anyways, what were you saying about them being small?
I keep thinking. I'll tell you what. Every time you talk about this deck, in my mind, it's like a level 1, level 2, a bunch of little Griffins flying around to be annoying, and you did it only to be humorous. And now that you're explaining it to me, it seems like it's going to be. Well, you said it's level 3.
I'm not joking. If we sat down right now and I played this against your deck, I would decimate you before Kamal hits the field. You will be dead before that happens.
Even if I played it well?
Yes.
Okay. Which I wouldn't.
So we have things like Elish Norn Grand Cenobite. Creatures I control get +2/+2. Creatures my opponent controls get -2/-2. These are now 4/4s. Virtue.
All the extra ones you're creating.
Yeah.
4/4. All right.
Virtue of Loyalty. At the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Untap those creatures. Each end step. At the beginning of each of my end steps.
So 5/5.
But it keeps building.
6/6, and then we have here all other Griffins get.
Well, each time I have an end step, my creatures get bigger. Glorious Anthem, 3 mana. Creatures you control get +1/+1.
Okay. This gets out of hand.
Intangible Virtue, 2 mana. Creature tokens, which these are, get +1/+1. Rally the Ranks. Creatures you control of a chosen type, Griffins, get +1/+1.
Do you have to be named Griffin to play this deck?
No.
It's just fun for you.
Yes. Coat of Arms. This is stupid. Each.
I just want to say, you keep saying it's stupid, and you always talk about this deck in a very demeaning way. I think this is very funny. That you've taken your name. This seems like a really cool deck.
But
I think you've talked it down.
No. When I say stupid, it's like this shouldn't function the way it does.
But it does.
Yeah.
All right.
So Coat of Arms. Each creature you control, this is a universal, so it does apply to my opponent's stuff.
Okay.
Each creature gets +1/+1 for each other creature on the battlefield that shares at least one creature type with it.
Explain it.
So every Griffin is going to get +1/+1 for every Griffin on the battlefield.
So if you're playing someone else who's playing tribal, they would also benefit.
Like if Sierra's fairy deck was out, all her fairies will get +1/+1 for every other fairy on the battlefield.
But they'd have to be playing some kind of themed.
But they're not going to have as many Griffin or as many of their types as I'll have.
Right. So it's a good trade. Almost
I
always
can give
for
my
you.
creatures +20/+20.
Right.
With relative ease. Hall of Triumph. 3 mana, choose a color. Creatures you control the chosen color, white, get +1/+1. Securiton Squadron. Whenever a creature token enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on it.
All right. So this whole stack is multipliers.
Nope.
Is that the wrong?
This is just buffing.
Buffing. Okay.
Smile at Death. At the beginning of your upkeep, return up to 2 target creature cards with power 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Put a 1/1 counter on those creatures. This recurs pretty much anything in this pile, makes it bigger, and now I have bigger Griffins.
Okay.
Cathar's Crusade. Whenever a creature you control enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. If I have 20 Griffins enter the battlefield at once, that's 21 1 counters on every creature. And then Giselle Goldmane, tap 5, attacking creatures you control get +X/+X, where X is the number of attacking creatures.
Yikes. Okay.
This side already gets very insane.
You're saying these 4 piles are all about getting as many creatures and buffing them
as quickly as possible.
Okay.
I have my way of getting creature tokens. I have my Griffins. I have my buffing. I have my ramp and a win con. But we don't have enough.
Okay.
So, let's look at these 4 cards. All right, Roaming Throne.
What is the object of these 4 cards?
Well, let's see if you can piece this together.
Don't do this for me. All right. Roaming Throne, artifact creature, Golem, ward 2. That means someone has to pay
an extra 2 mana if they want to target it.
Is Roaming Throne enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. I'm assuming, I haven't read it yet, I'm just assuming you're going to go Griffin.
Yep.
Roaming Throne is the chosen type in addition to its other types. If a triggered ability of another creature you control of the chosen type, Griffins, it triggers an additional time. So this means that you're getting 2x on all your Griffins.
2x triggers all my Griffins.
Yes.
Do you know what this ability type is?
Oh my gosh, so you're creating
Double
more,
Griffins.
More, okay. And then, yikes, okay. This seems absurd. This hurts me to think it's only a 3. I cannot comprehend. We'll have to do a 4 deck. One day, maybe you'll do your CEDH deck.
Maybe, yeah.
I won't understand it. Enchantment. If an effect would create one or more tokens under your control, here you go. It creates twice that many of those tokens instead. If I remember, we're creating Griffin creature tokens over here, so we're doing it double again. Are you going to double it again? Mandrock Glory Dominus, legendary creature, Phyrexian Horror. If one or more tokens would be created under your control, twice that many of these tokens are created instead. All right, so the same idea, a different way to it.
8 times as many. Because 2 times 2
I was going to
times
ask.
2.
All right.
So it's multiplicative.
Okay, but this would have already been 2. That would have been 4, if you get them all in play.
Yeah.
This is 2, that's 4, this is 8.
Yep.
Oh, here, talk, Deepest Foundation. I've heard you talk about this one. Vigilance. Vigilance means it doesn't, that's not important. I can see.
It's not.
Okay.
This card's never attacking.
Okay. If one or more creature tokens, that's probably important, would be created under your control. Oh, this is so unfair. 3 times that many of these tokens are created instead. When O'Hare Talk dies, return it to the battlefield tapped and transform. You get to
If
keep
someone
it?
kills it, it turns into a land.
Oh, okay.
The land is actually good because you can transform it back into
O'Hare Talk.
Yeah.
All right, explain this to me, please. What order are you trying to play these?
Whatever order I draw them.
And it's going to be, again, like we were saying before, it's going to be 2 times 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're at 8 times 3, 24. Like
If you get all 4 of them out.
I get all 4 is times 24.
Okay.
Also, I want to be very clear here. This does not say non-token Griffin. This says Griffin. So, if I have 3 tokens of Griffins and I swing with them, they will all trigger this, and each one will make a token copy. We'll make a token 2/2 Griffin.
I'm not sure I follow the distinction you're making.
So some cards say non-token. So only when this pile hits someone will they make token copy.
This is a broader description.
This is not, so every token this thing creates can trigger it.
So this is both tokens and non-tokens.
Yes.
If you wanted to be exact about it, the card would be exact about it.
Correct.
Okay.
So here's the math. This is exponential Griffins. This is Griffin is out. It hits someone, I make a Griffin. I now have 2. Next combat. Both Griffins swing, they both hit people. I now have 4 Griffins. Then 8, then 16, 32, 64, 124. It is exponential growth with Griffins.
Yes.
These accelerate it. They don't actually change the math because I am still doing exponential Griffin growth.
But you're accelerating the...
I'm accelerating it, but the theory behind the deck doesn't change. It is
You're saving turns. You're getting to the big numbers.
quicker.
Yes.
But that's what I love about this deck is no matter how I go about it, exponential Griffins.
Okay, again, I can't believe it's only a 3. This is my limited ability.
Then
Oh my
we have
gosh,
this
you're not
pile.
done. All right.
This is interaction. Ways to protect myself and remove things from my opponents.
Can someone break your exponential chain? Is that what you're protecting yourself
Yes.
from? Okay.
That's why I have things like Manta is a counterspell, disenchant, remove someone's enchantments or artifacts. Teferi's protection, I just disappear. We've talked about this one.
Yes.
Get Lost, Path to Exile, Calamity's Wit, Kill Shot, Lauren's Swords.
Too fast.
There's a lot in here. Also, Ravnica at War is one of my favorite board wipes. Exile all multicolored permanents. This is a monocolored deck, so I'll never hurt myself.
In level 3, board wipes are considered part of the game
Board wipes are always part of the game.
in every level. If you can't handle it,
That it is a very valid strategy. I
Okay.
know some people are going to say bracket 1, but
You don't
agree
play
to
bracket.
disagree, really. Realistically. Then, we have down here, actually, land tax should be up there. It's ramp.
okay.
But we have Smothering Tithe. I just consider it a value piece. But these are 3 other value pieces. Reconnaissance
We've talked about this.
is one that I think more people should play. The entire idea is the way combat works is there's declare blocks, or there's declare attackers, declare blocks, damage, wrap up of combat.
Oh, this is tricky. All right, go ahead.
So after resolution damage, there is a leaving combat going into second main. That's when I trigger this.
Remove target attacking creature you control from combat and untap it.
So after damage has been dealt, I remove everything from combat and untap my entire board, having maybe anywhere between 5 and 50 creatures up as blockers.
So they don't actually take the damage?
They do, because you do it after the damage step in the combat step.
Okay.
So you can trigger it at a time when damage has been dealt and then remove them from combat so you have all your blockers.
But if damage has been dealt, as long as they haven't been killed. What
That
am I
doesn't
missing?
matter. The phase hasn't changed. You're still in the combat phase.
Yes.
So you can't go back in time to revert the damage to 0.
If they were killed, though,
I am still in combat phase. As long as I, the active player,
Yeah.
am in the combat phase, I can remove my creatures from combat.
okay.
But you can't go back in time to undo the damage.
Okay.
So damage gets dealt. If someone dies, great. But I'm still active player. I haven't changed phases yet.
okay, but if the creature died, it died.
Yes, if the creature, you were saying person.
Okay.
So that's the distinction.
Yes. If the creature died, it died.
Yes.
You get to.
Untap all my tokens.
All right. That's pretty awesome.
Then we also have Tokasia's Welcome. It's just an enchantment and lets me, whenever one or more creatures with mana value 3 or less, tokens have a mana value of 0. Enters the battlefield under my control, I draw a card. It happens once a turn. It's good for that.
All right.
Then Mentor the Meek. Whenever another creature with mana value, or not mana, with power 2 or less, these, assuming I don't have
2.
my buffs up, enter, I can pay 1 mana to draw a card.
But you would be happy to not be able to play that if your buffs are up, because now you're dealing
Well, I'll play that anyways. That way, if
For
someone
something.
removes my buffs, I have that.
Okay.
And
All
then,
right, I get it.
ton of lands.
How many lands do you have for this deck?
Oh, jeez.
Sorry. They're all basic.
34.
Is that pretty standard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all basic because I don't need crazy lands.
This is a pretty straightforward, but also complicated. Not for you.
It's a straightforward deck.
Okay.
It always does the thing.